My name is Mackenzie. I'm the facilitator for communications, speech communications or public speaking. It's a 13-week course that has a class of, at the moment, about 18 students who are attending it. It's one of the main courses that they have to do. The course is there to provide you with the fundamentals of communicating, either verbally or non-verbally, and it's about not just speaking but also about listening. So it teaches you how on one side to be able to stand up in front of people, whether it's in a meeting or if it's a public forum where you're doing a presentation, to be able to speak properly and present properly. So that's on the verbal side. There's also on the non-verbal side where we teach you a little bit more about body language and how you stand and your expressions and how you use your body to get a message across. So in terms of the theory of this course, the theory is very much based on understanding communication and then using what you understand on communication to help you with the actual presenting or public speaking. The thing as well is that all of us at some stage in our lives are going to have to do some form of public speaking. So you might not realize it now, but at some stage you might be called upon to manage a meeting or present to a forum of people. You might get into politics. You might be invited to be the guest speaker at a friend's 50th or function. So no matter what, you're going to have to at some stage of your life do public speaking. So this course is really enabling you and preparing you to be able to do an effective effort. There's nothing worse than doing or being asked to do some form of public speaking, whether it's a presentation to people at your work or it's a speech at somebody's event and you're not prepared. And especially when it comes to business, a lot of my class are sports people, they're soccer players, and one of them might end up being the captain of their team, and one day he might be required to present to the media about his performance or their performance on the field, and he can make or break the perception that people have of him and his team through his public speech. So it's very important. And as we know, first impressions last, so you get an impression of somebody, of how they actually speak to you. For me, it's important, and it's good to see that there's so many in this class. And the reason for that is because it's an integral part of our lives. And as I said to you earlier, it's people's impressions of what they can get, what they get of you as an individual when you're doing a presentation. And I think that these students in this class have an advantage because they are taking this subject. Because everybody at some stage or other is going to be required to do some form of public speaking, and at least they will have an advantage because they've been in this class and they've learned about public speaking.